over 200 likes. That is mental. I want to thank you guys so much for the feedback on the idea of recreating Hypixel. So here we are. We're gonna start recreating it, and I just love the feedback. Thank you guys so much. I am really excited to do this series out there. These videos take a very long time to do, and it might look like I'm doing them relatively fast in the video, but that's just like speed stuff up. This took a lot longer than you actually think. But yeah, so a few things we did set up is I made a server 1.8 and I added VIA version, so it supports all versions above that. I added everyone to adventure mode, meaning they can only join adventure, they can't break or place blocks, they can only interact with certain stuff such as NPCs. And I started world guarding the whole entire place, making sure that they can't break, even though if there was a glitch they can go into survival. They can't place, they're invincible, so that means they lose no hunger or health, and that was relatively super simple. After that, I set up the spawn, and in the configuration I set up the messages, so only MVPs will be able to get them. I went and set up the mystery vaults. It was actually relatively pretty easy. All you have to do is change a few things, such as the ID that you want the item to be, so I set it as a chest instead of a nether star, and then I set them up. With using gadget menus was really simple. All I did was set up 2, which are exactly in the same ones in Hypixel. I didn't have to do any holographic displays or anything, because thank God the plugin comes installed with that, so that was relatively simple. And after that, what I did, I set up the NPCs. Now this one took me a very long time. It took me over an hour and a half to set up all these NPCs, because there is quite a lot, and I think I might have missed 2. But either way, other than that, what I did, and if you guys want to follow this around and creating your own as well, this is very, very useful. First of all, you create your NPC and then name them and L or NR, not the letter N, a symbol. After that, you can go ahead and set whatever skin, and if you guys want a skin to be saved on there forever, meaning if a player changes the skin or not, it will always be saved as that one skin, you put an NPC skin -P and then the player's name, meaning if the player changes the skin ever in the future, the NPC won't. That's super useful. That's how Hypixel does it, to be honest, I think, hopefully. After that, I got holographic displays. I figured I was in the wrong version, so I had to reload my versions. So what I did, I went above the NPC, I did up 1, which that pretty much made me centralized right where the NPC is. And I just created a hologram. I named it whatever, and then I just created the same hologram names as I found on Hypixel. For now, I just added a random player count. I can change that later, of course. And what that did was just make it look like there's players on the server. And this is the part that I really didn't enjoy at all, because there were so many NPCs, and it just really annoyed me. Now for the skins, the same way I told you to save the skins with -P when you're using citizens, what I did is I went to NameMC and I looked them up. Now I couldn't find all of them, and this is where I really need your help. Over my Discord, there's a new category called Creating Hypixel, and there we can actually have conversations about recreating Hypixel. So if you guys can go over to NameMC and find probably the correct skin that I can use on the citizens over at the hub, that would be great, because that will make it really look like Hypixel. There is quite a lot, and I just can't really do all of them by myself. This is why you guys come in and help me out. This is literally the biggest community thing I ever done. So yeah. Other than that, all I did was add a player boss bar, meaning that they will see the same messages such as 15% off, etc, etc. And it's relatively that simple. Now, that's mainly what I did for the first episode, because I wanted to start off simple so you guys can follow along. Now, I am creating a website where you guys are going to be able to download every single one of the projects from each episode, meaning you guys can either just download it or recreate it the same way I'm doing it. It's really up to you guys, and I'm going to be putting a lot of time and effort for this, so hope you guys enjoy. Make sure to leave your like. If we can get 100 likes, we can continue the next episode. Now, the reason I'm saying 100 because I'm not kidding, this episode took a very long time with editing and setting it up. It might not look like it, but trust me, it was. Other than that, hope you guys have enjoyed. And for next episode, I'm planning to add the scoreboard, book notifications so that you get that book when you join, the player messages when they join, and setting up all the ranks with permissions and everything. So remember, as soon as I got the website up, you guys are going to be able to download it, and you're going to be able to find it in the description, which you're going to find a link to download it. I'll make sure to put it in giant brackets so you guys can see it. But other than that, hope you guys have enjoyed. If you guys have, make sure to smack that like button down below. And I'm Diamond, and I'll see you guys next time.